It's understandable you see us as an evolution, or actually as a consequence of what happened with Alitalia. But it was, believe me, it was a truly startup. We started up everything from scratch. We started with the first 52 aircrafts coming from the old Alitalia, leased from the lessors that they used to have. But we built, I would say, a radically different company than before. First of all, we chose since the very first day to go single manufacturer, single aircraft manufacturer. If you remember Alitalia, 110 aircrafts in 2019, 3 different producers. Now we chose Airbus, period. We decided to invest heavily in technology. We decided to focus on long-haul, premium traffic, instead of just doing Milan and Rome back and forth 25 times a day because it was profitable or stuff like that.
For years, Alitalia lost money. For years, Alitalia was bailed out in one shape or another. So what changed besides a restructuring? What changed in the mentality and the conceptualization that means this ITA is not just Alitalia with a different name, a different number, and a different flag?
First of all, focus on long haul as a segmentation of customers, focus on corporate and premium leisure. I'm mentioning because that was not the case at Alitalia. So by the way, premium leisure is paying off because all the recovery is coming from that segment in this particular moment. And we are designing the network in a way that there is a consistency between the short and medium haul and the long haul, not to have an unbalanced situation like it used to be in the past.
So now Lufthansa is basically going to buy ITA, assuming regulatory approval, which is not an assumption that one can take for granted. What will ITA be in a Lufthansa world?
One thing is important. Lufthansa is entering into the capital of ITA being convinced our business plan is solid. One of the reasons why they are entering into ITA, because they saw things are progressing compared to the past. It's a different airline. We are one of the few airlines in Europe that has been certified where our pilots can fly short and medium to long haul, narrow body to wide body. The same pilots can move into things. So we've been innovating, at the same time increasing the fleet by far. By the way, we are replacing the old generation aircraft with the new generation aircraft. We have orders to go to 2026 to be the greenest fleet in Europe with 80% of the aircrafts of new generation. Of course, we are far from being perfect. That's where I see the great benefit of entering a large and successful group like Lufthansa, both from an industrial and commercial point of view.
Now, Lufthansa's had its own industrial problems. So Lufthansa doesn't come to the table with clean hands, in a sense, with its pilots and various unions. But ITA, with the history of Alitalia's industrial difficulty, how does these two very different cultures come together?
I cannot comment on the Lufthansa issues that you're mentioning because I don't know them. I can tell you that in 18 months we didn't have one single strike. We didn't cancel one single flight because of lack of captains, or lack of crew. We didn't have any problem at all. We renewed the labor agreement back in February this year. We had a very aggressive labor contract in the startup phase. I think I don't see any major issue of integration into the group.
And will you stay in your job? I mean, there's a certain vagueness. You know, Carsten's been less than, he sort of suggested that a new CEO. So are you a dead man walking?
That's another open question for me too. I designed this airline in May 2020 when the company didn't even exist, and I have the great satisfaction of having recruited 4,000 people from scratch, having the company the airline which is performing quite well, and this is a cycle. And putting the company in the arms of a large group to grant the company a future. That's a mission. Then we see. I mean, it's not personal issue. It's the company issue. The company is much more important than the single person.